Hello my lovely YouTube friends, it is Thursday and that means one thing and one thing only. It is time for another installment of Aimee's OT chat videos. Today we will be speaking all about fear foods, but first of all I have to make oats because an OT chat video is an OT chat video without oats. A lovely viewer of mine told me that she's been making my zucchini oats with shredded carrot or grated carrot, whatever you call it, and I was like, damn, that's a really good idea because I really like carrots. And so I'm going to be making carrot cake themed oats today, but I have to preface this and say that I've never actually had carrot cake and I don't actually really know what's in carrot cake except carrots, which tick, obvious, and walnuts, which I don't have. So we're going to just improvise today and I'm going to head downstairs soon and make that, but first I have to just alert you to my new glasses, everyone. Can we just take a moment of applause, please? Because you would know that the glasses I've been wearing for the past 2 weeks haven't had an arm on this side and it's been really embarrassing. And so I'm just really happy to like be a fully functioning human being. I decided for once in my life to not be cheap and invest $60 in getting non-reflective lenses, and I feel like perhaps I have a new lease on life and I can now film and see at the same time, which this is just really good. So I'm gonna stop rambling and head downstairs and make some oats. I will meet you down there. First of all, I want to apologize for this Z grade lighting because it's not on point and I look like not at my best right now, so we're gonna make this quick. Anyway, I have got my oats and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in some chia seeds, I'm gonna add in the grated carrot, a bit of baking powder because that's what makes your oats like really thick and cakey. I'm gonna cook that like normal and I'm not gonna stir in protein powder like I usually would because every carrot cake has an icing and everyone knows that that cream cheese icing is on point because somehow I haven't had carrot cake, but I swear to God I've had the cream cheese icing. Don't ask me how. So what I'm actually going to do is, because I don't have any cream cheese, is I'm going to use this really thick Greek yogurt and I'm going to stir in my, I would optimally use vanilla, but I only have coconut flavor of the Prana Power Plant Protein, which is vegan protein, but this mixed in with yogurt is like the thickest and most amazing thing, and so that would be really great on top of the oats. I'm also going to top it with some of this Blue Dinosaur ginger nut bar. Whoa. I just sounded like Sarah's day. Oh wait, hang on, that's right. She would eat this as a treat and then feel really guilty and then say that she has to go on like some sort of cleanse and eat spinach for like the next week. No hate here, guys. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna make this faux icing first because that'll give it time to like thicken out while I make my oats. Okay, so I am back with my bowl of oats, which looks amazing by the way, and I'm ready to speak about fear foods, which is our topic for today, friends. So if you haven't had a past with disordered eating, the concept of fear foods might seem a little bit strange to you. And it's actually funny because I have already made a video on fear foods before, which you might not actually know, which I made 2 years ago almost to the date. I think I made it on May 22nd and it's currently May 24th, which is insane. And I watched back that video last night and it's bizarre. Like, firstly it's bizarre watching it, but it's bizarre how much I personally have changed since then. It was crazy to me. And it goes to show you that you can make progress and you can overcome your fears. So basically the reason that we have a fear food is, and this can be any fear in life, is because we create this belief. So for me, I'm going to use myself as an example for all of this. For me, I believed that if I ate chocolate, something bad would happen to me. Now my fears, and I've spoken about them before, weren't surrounded around looking a certain way. I was afraid that that bad thing could be gaining weight, but that wasn't at the forefront of my mind. More for me, it was I was worried about making a wrong decision. I was worried, and I speak about this a lot more in that video, so I'm gonna leave like a link around here somewhere, and I'm gonna put it in the description box below. But for me, it was about the feeling of not being perfect, not achieving, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, and that's how that manifested for me. And so I had all of these thoughts that became beliefs, and then these beliefs, they elicited feelings. So whenever I would think about eating chocolate, I would feel guilt and fear and worry and stress and anxiety, and as a result I would not eat chocolate, or if the situation presented to me, I would avoid eating chocolate at all costs, and I wouldn't not want to eat the chocolate. Even if I was having like really bad cravings for chocolate, it wasn't worth feeling all of those emotional feelings. A piece of carrot just fell on the floor. By the way, these oats are really good. I added in some orange zest just for fun, and I think it may have made them. What is crucial is cutting those ties. So you need to erase that process of beliefs, feelings, actions. You need to start thinking different thoughts so you have different beliefs, and so you sort of desensitize yourself to the situation. I need to check my camera right now. Okay, we good. So what I did is, and I still remember this so vividly, I was quite far in my recovery, and every afternoon I would have a snack. Not every afternoon, but it was a snack I really liked having. Cookie dough Quest bar warmed up and an apple. It was like my thing. It was like my time of the day where I'm like, oh, life is good. And I really wanted to get to that next level, and I knew within me that I really needed to get over this fear of eating chocolate. It had been probably years since I last ate chocolate. And I remember my dad calling me and saying, do you need anything from the shops? I'm stopping at the shops. And I said to him, can you get me a bar of dairy milk chocolate? And I could even tell he was like, okay, what the hell? And I felt so guilty for asking for it. I was like, oh God, like he's gonna think that like I'm unhealthy or I'm not good or something, even though my dad literally lives on a diet of chocolate. This is just the irrationality in my head. And so we bought it, and I made my normal snack. I had my Quest bar, I had my apple. I swear I even have a picture of this somewhere. I'm gonna have to try and find it. And I took 1 square of the dairy milk chocolate, because it's important to take it slow, take baby steps. And I put that on my plate, just 1 square. I went upstairs to my room and I went to eat my snack. And as I ate it, I had tears in my eyes. I may have actually cried as well. It was half from fear, but half from pure enjoyment, because I had not had something like this in so long. I had not had something that tasted so good in so long, and it felt like a new beginning for me. It felt like I could get over this and I could do something. And that's the thing about conquering fears. When you do it, it feels really, really good, and it makes you want to work even harder. And then I continued and I got better from that. I discovered that I really loved dark chocolate almonds, and so every single day with my afternoon snack I would have some dark chocolate almonds, and it progressed from there, and all of a sudden I was more comfortable, and then I was able to film the video that I did where I ate a Mars bar. And sort of from that point onwards, I did cut those ties, and I was like, I've eaten chocolate like literally every single day and I'm fine, and I didn't need to stress about it anymore, which was so freeing for me. That's why I still eat chocolate every single day, because now I know that nothing's gonna happen to me, and it's like my little daily reminder of how far I've come and how proud I am of myself. If you're currently battling fear foods, I want you to do this. Like seriously, I want you to do this. You need to get a piece of paper and make 3 tables, like 3 grid things. In the left hand column you put fear foods that are scary. In the middle you put the ones that are very scary. And on the right hand section you put the terrifying ones. And then when this is done, you look at it and you go, okay, I'm gonna set myself a time frame, say 6 months or whatever, and within those 6 months I'm gonna tick off every single one of these. And you might only be able to start with the scary ones, but then when you realize that actually they're not so scary and you enjoy yourself, then you can move on to the very scary ones, and then you can move on to the terrifying ones, and before you know it, you're doing things that you never could have imagined, which is absolutely fantastic, because we can't fear food. Nothing bad will happen to us from eating something that we think is gonna make us, you know, turn into Pinocchio. Where am I going with this? If anything, let me be a role model for you. Let me be an inspiration for you. I have conquered all of my fear foods. I now don't fear food, and I'm here and I'm fine. And I had so many fear foods, and I remember my list. My list was extensive. I might even try and find it somewhere. I had so much. I had Milo, ice cream, Nutella, bakery bread, because oh my god, bakery bread. You know me and bread, guys. Oh gosh, I don't remember the logistics. I think it was like even beef. There was so much, and now I can confidently tell you, I have eaten every single one of those foods. Nothing bad happened to me. In fact, I really liked it. The first time I had ice cream, and this is sort of another point, was laying on my bed, watching a film with Lachlan, eating a bowl of ice cream. And that to me was just insane. Because I'm the type of person that usually, like, I don't like to eat food in bed, I don't like to watch movies in bed, and that was just a whole, I have a photo of that as well that I might insert here. That was about 2.5 years ago now, because I was like, this is just such an unreal moment for me. But a big one is find someone that can support you. This can be family, this can be a friend, this can be someone online. Heck, this could be me. Like, reach out to me. For me, it was Lachlan. It was Lachlan, my boyfriend. He saved me. I grew up with my parents, and they'll watch this, and that's cool, they know it. They have really weird eating habits, and so I didn't know what normal was. I had absolutely no idea. And then he came along and he sort of taught me normal. He taught me what teenagers ate and how they could just eat and be free. And for me, this was completely enlightening. And he was there to hold my hand through every single one of those foods. I think I conquered chocolate before I was with him, but still, he was there when I ate my first chocolate croissant, when I ate ice cream, and he helped me. And so having someone that can guide you through this time is crucial. I'm not saying you have to rely on someone, because there are problems in that. If you feel that you can only have that food when they're there to support you, you have to also do internal work. But it makes the process so much easier, and it makes you more motivated when there's someone there saying, you did a fantastic job, I'm so proud of you. That's why I'm saying, if you don't feel like you have anyone in your life, like in real life, that can support you, reach out to me, and I will be that person to say how proud I am of you. Because I am proud of every single one of you when you conquer your fear, when you do something, even for people that don't have disordered eating, when you do something that scares you, that is where the magic happens. You know, you've all heard of I think it's change happens when we step outside of our comfort zone. That's where the magic happens, guys. You don't achieve anything from staying in your comfort zone, and let me tell you that firsthand, please. The second you get out of your comfort zone, that, my friends, is where you start to live. That is where you start to live. Remember that food is food. Something that I used to struggle with was eating the same food twice in a day. And I mean, most people don't even do this, but I couldn't do it. So for example, if I had chicken at lunch, I could not have chicken at dinner. I could not do it. Or if I had an apple in the morning and I felt like an apple in the afternoon, couldn't have one. You have to take a step back and think, hang on, is this normal behavior? And then you have to think, why do I have this feeling? And for me, I still don't know why I had this feeling, but it took me having to push myself to do those things in order to overcome it. And what I realized, and what I would think, is that when we eat, so when I eat this bowl of oats, it is getting processed in my body's macronutrients, not as food. So if I eat a piece of chicken, or if I eat a piece of beef that has the same macronutrient ratios, my body can't really tell which is which. And that really helped me have mental clarity. So I would say, if you're a sciencey person, get sciencey and fill yourself with evidence, so that anytime a thought comes up in your head, you're like, no, you're wrong because of this. And that was really mentally freeing for me. This bowl of oats is so good. So thank you so much to the girl that told me to try carrot. This is just life-changing. But essentially, like I say in so many of my Instagram stories lately, you have to do the thing in which you think you cannot do. That is the only way to go forward. You can't recover from your eating disorder if you still have fear foods, or if you still haven't gone out there and tried everything. You can't recover from your eating disorder if you're still having a restrictive diet, and that's why I don't believe in restrictive diets during recovery. And yeah, so if I can offer you hope, motivation, inspiration, please take that from me. And if you have any more suggestions for these Oaty chat videos, it can be disorder related, it can be anxiety related, fitness related, food related, macro related, anything, please let me know. Like, yeah, this bowl of oats is absolutely incredible, so I would highly recommend you try it out. And I think that will be all for this video, because I don't want it to stretch too long. I just want it to get straight to the point. But please, let's have a discussion about this down below, because I think it's really important for us to speak about. And it's all good and well me sitting here having a chat to you, but if you guys aren't chatting to me, then I don't know that you're getting anything out of it. So please leave a comment. Make sure to follow me on my social media channels, because that's where you'll find me all the time. Not really using Snapchat at the moment, but I'm not sure that anyone is. I have definitely moved over to Instagram stories, so please go find me on there. As always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and I will see you in my next video.